Okay, great. So in the interest of making sure that you guys walk away from this session with some real actionable takeaway, we want to break this down from the strategy and the execution perspective. And so that's what we're doing now. We're really preparing to build Hold an Audience 2.0, to take this to another level, to give our audience even more value. And we've seen it work. You know, we did it with Hold an Audience 1. We produced that series in 30 days, launched it, and 6 months later, we had over 500 people, 600 people in there taking the course and giving us great feedback. And so we thought, we got to get back in here and give you more of this. Okay, let's get started with deconstructing one of our basic strategies for a live speaker. So this would apply to pretty much everybody who's watching this, if you're in this industry. You're running a live workshop seminar, you might have 30, 40, 50 people in that session. One of the keys is, as you all know, you want to give them giveaways, whether it's the slides that you use in your presentation or it's a package of resources and workbooks that go along with it, and you want to deliver it to them by email. People will give you their email address for that. The next step of it is to deliver that content, obviously. That's an important piece of it. But then when you're in the process of giving them those resources that they deserve because they were in your live workshop or seminar, you also give them the opportunity to opt into a series that will provide them with more value. That series would be much like what we're providing to you right now. Series of videos that you're going to deliver through email that are just going to take them a little bit further than where you left them in that live session. So this is a strategy, obviously, that, like, from working in the info product space, they've been doing this really, really well for a long time.
For a long time, and actually one of the biggest barriers to entry to this was money, because you needed to get a web developer, you needed to get a designer, you needed to build all this stuff out, and a lot of people don't have the technical know-how to do this. So there's a lot of tools out there now that really enable that and allow you to build pages very quickly, and this is where you can really take your marketing to the next level.
And can you also, when you look at it from this technical perspective, a lot of our audience has a group of people that were in a seminar or a workshop who might have different specific goals. Is there a way to build that strategy, that marketing strategy around directing them into one set of video series versus another based on what they might specifically be interested in?
A lot of our clients have multiple products, and so they have different audiences. And so what they've done is they've created completely separate funnels for those audiences with specific content catering to those audiences. So you can really customize it in any which way that you want to, and then that way your audience feels like they're getting a personalized, customized marketing grid.
Right. Really design this strategy so that based on what my interest is coming out of your workshop or seminar, I can get a very specific track of additional training. Whether or not they ever buy, they got value from you, they appreciate that, they spread the word. There's really never a downside to doing it. But also, just putting the content out there without a strategy is not good enough. Because we have tons of people that we work with that are like, well, I've been doing this on my blog. I've been giving away free content on my blog forever, and I've got a YouTube channel, and I'm doing it there as well. And that's all great. But if there's not an overarching strategy that's designed to get them to something that you can really sell to them at scale, then you're just giving content away at the end of the day.
And there's a lot of marketing concepts around this, right? I mean, it's all about you give, and then finally you say, okay, well now you want to buy something. The problem is if you don't have that strategy, you can blog all day and then you end up spending a lot of time creating this content, but then there's no switch where the tables turn and now you ask for something. And I think that's where the strategy really comes into play.
You are different than the info product guys. You're different than internet marketers because you have an audience, you have content, and now we just need to figure out the proper strategy to integrate this online offering, whatever it might be, and the strategy to what you do live. Execution perspective, because I'm always talking about strategy and then you're kind of boiling it down. What's the one thing that our audience can do, like when they finish this video right now, what's one thing they can do to kind of get them one step closer to marketing their content online or building the online audience?
I think the first thing that they should probably look at is what is some free content they can give away that would really provide some value and start to prove to their potential customers that, wow, this might be something I may want to purchase. If you can give away some content and change people from thinking, wow, this is free content, I'd really like to pay for this, That's when a lot of these businesses are born. And that's when people who give away free content, like the bloggers or the people who do, the YouTube stars, they give away all their stuff for free. And then all of a sudden, people start realizing, well, wow, I'd actually pay for this.
Second piece to the puzzle is, what is your main offer? Because like we said before, lots of you are out there blogging. Because listen, content marketing is a popular strategy for increasing your search rankings, getting more traffic to your website, getting more exposure. So people have been doing content marketing all along, not necessarily with the goal of building a membership site or a subscriber community beyond that, but we want you to shift your thinking beyond just free content as a content marketing strategy, and instead it's free content as a business strategy.
I'd say, one other thing you could do as another piece of homework, I guess you could say, is look at some of the other info product specialists who are selling stuff out there and see what they're giving away for free. This will give you some ideas, and you'll see they're all doing it. So this is not some novel approach to this whole thing. This is a science, like we've said. And I think you should just check it out. Go look at other people, what they're selling and what they're giving away for free. This might give you some ideas, spark some new ideas for what you can give away.
Think about one, like Moki said, the free content that you want to give away. And then two, what's the end game? What is it that ultimately you're going to be selling to that audience? And then you're in a really good spot mindset-wise for the next video that we're going to be delivering to you. So thank you for coming today. We are really excited about sharing all of this content with you, and we're just going to keep it coming. Right below this video, add your comments. Tell us what's in your head and what you're looking for. We are actually producing these videos as we go in real time. So we want you to see that firsthand. That's kind of our style. It's something that we recommend you doing. So this is kind of a really cool workshop thing. You can see it in action. Ask us questions, give us feedback below, and watch how we actually evolve the content to meet your needs more specifically. That's a strategy we're going to talk to you about in our full course, and it's really powerful. You're going to get to see it in action here. Leave us comments. We will answer them in our next video, and we're looking forward to having more conversations with you guys. Thank you for coming.